So we have the following graph shows 5 sites. Site A, B, C, D, and E. The dashed lines are showing the 3 perpendicular bisectors which form the edges of the site containing E. So you can see we have part of our perpendicular bisectors, the one between B and E, the one between A and E, the one between E and D. It wants us to find the equation of the line which would form the final edge of the cell containing E. So it wants us to find that final line that would show up kind of like through here-ish. So you can see we're looking for the perpendicular bisector between E and C, which means the only 2 points we need to use are this one and this one. So we're going to label those our x1, y1, or x2, y2. So if we're finding the equation, we got our 5 steps. Step 1, find the original slope. So we have to go 2 minus 5, 3 minus 4, which gives us negative 3 over negative 1, which is the same thing as just 3. Once we have our original slope, we need to go to our perpendicular slope. So we need to change the sign. If this original one is positive, our reciprocal is going to be negative. And instead of 3, we have the reciprocal, which is 1/3. Third step, we had to find that midpoint. So we need to go 4 plus 3, x1 plus x2. And we have to go 5 plus 2, y1 and y2. So 4 plus 3 is 7, divided by 2 is 3.5. 5 plus 2 is 7, divided by 2, which is again 3.5. Once we have our midpoint, so remember this in our equation becomes x1, y1, and this becomes the m that we use in step 4. So we're going to have y minus 3.5 equals m, so we're going to have negative 1/3, and we're going to have x minus 3.5. And of course, our last step is to simplify this out. One thing that's going to help you simplify this out is if you kind of actually write these decimals as fractions. If you keep everything in fraction form, it makes the math a little bit easier. So if I keep this as 7 over 2 and this is 7 over 2, and then I have step 5. We need to put this 1/3 in. So we have y minus 7 over 2 is equal to negative 1/3 x. Now plus 1 times 1 gives me 7, and 3 times 2 gives me 6. So now to both sides, I need to add this 7 over 2. Remember, when we're adding fractions, we need common denominators. So to get a common denominator of 2 to 6, I need to multiply by 3. I need to times both of these things by 3. So we're going to have 21 over 6. And that leaves me with a very final answer of y equals negative 1/3 x plus 7 plus 21 is going to be 28 over 6. So there's the equation of the perpendicular bisector.